Good, Rob.
Tallahassee Ground, good afternoon. Bonanza 136 Romeo Kilo, a millionaire with information. Romeo, IFR to Stuart.
Bonanza 136 Romeo Kilo, Tallahassee Ground, good afternoon. Clearance and request, stand by.
Well, folks, welcome aboard the Beechcraft Bonanza. We are flying to Stuart, Florida for a pickup today. And by the way, when ATC tells you clearance on request, that means, it doesn't mean that you've requested the clearance, but they are requesting the clearance from whatever computer system ATC uses. I don't know what the exact term for it is, but he's waiting on the clearance.
6 Romeo Kilo, cleared to Stuart Airport as filed. On departure, maintain 3,000, expect 9,000, 10 minutes after. Departure frequency 135.8, squawk 1073.
Bonanza 136 Romeo Kilo is cleared to the Stuart Airport via as filed. Will climb, maintain 3,000, expect 9,000, 10 minutes. Departure 135.8, squawk 1073.
And 6 Romeo Kilo, read back direct.
And 6 Romeo Kilo is ready to taxi.
And 6 Romeo Kilo, runway 36, taxi via Bravo 8 Bravo.
36 via Bravo 8 and Bravo 6 Romeo Kilo. Anyway, so when you hear clearance on request, that means that they are waiting on route before they can give it to you. So that's what that was all about.
Tallahassee Ground, good afternoon, November 1530 Mike.
Warrior 1530 Mike, Tallahassee Ground, good afternoon.
November 1530 Mike to the west practice area with the fires and patterns. At or below 3,000 feet with the information Romeo.
You said the first is west practice area?
Affirm west practice area.
Warrior 1530 Mike, on departure, maintain VFR at or below 3,000. Departure frequency 135.8, squawk 5576.
Well, it should be a beautiful day for a flight to Stuart on Florida's Treasure Coast, a little bit north of Palm Beach County.
135.8, 5576.
And it should be about a 2 hour and 15 minute trip down. Maybe a little bit longer on the way back because we'll have about a 4-knot tailwind heading down there. We're going to cruise at 9,000 feet. There is a 7-knot tailwind at 11,000 feet, but having flown these Bonanzas for as long as I have,
43 Mike, runway
I've
36,
learned that the sweet spot
via Bravo 8
in terms of
Bravo.
performance, if you have a tailwind,
Bravo 8 Bravo, runway 36.
is 10,000 feet or below. So maybe if we were flying out west or if we had a more significant tailwind, I would think about flying a little bit higher, maybe 1,000, but today we're just going to do 9,000.
That Gainesville Tower at over 5049. I'm sorry,
Ouch.
5049 on the visual 27.
Come on, guys.
That's the wrong college. Endeavor 5049, runway
Professional airline pilots.
Very clear to land, Endeavor 5049, runway 27.
And Tallahassee Tower, Bonanza 136 Romeo Kilo. Holding short 36 Bravo, ready for departure.
136 Romeo Kilo, runway 36, fly runway heading clear for takeoff, winds calm.
Runway 36 clear for takeoff, runway heading 6 Romeo Kilo.
Only Delta, contact departure, have a good one.
Departure, thank you.
No, just because we have a pilot shortage, folks, and they need you to fly for the airlines doesn't mean you can slack off.
Tower 0900 DME 36.
Okay, we're out of here. Runway 36,
Phoenix Air 39, runway 36.
and we're going to fly runway heading to 3,000 feet.
36, Phoenix Air 39.
All right, we've established a positive rate of climb. We'll give it 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait until we don't have any runway remaining, and we'll retract the gear.
6 Romeo Kilo, contact departure.
Contact departure 6 Romeo Kilo.
45.
134.45 for Cessna 2237.
ZJ 997, contact Jacksonville Center 134.3, 34.3, safe flight.
34.3 for extension 997. Good day.
Tallahassee departure Bonanza 136 Romeo Kilo 3,000 runway heading.
Shan 1 Lima Delta, contact Jacksonville Center 134.3.
34.3, 1 minute.
Bonanza 136 Romeo Kilo, Tallahassee departure radar contact, climb maintain a 9,000, fly heading 090.
Up to 9,000, 090, 6 Romeo Kilo. So here we have a pretty standard departure off of Tallahassee. They like you climb runway heading. Generally we get runway 36. And
Romeo Kilo for now, climb maintain 5,000 for VFR traffic.
yeah, maintain 5,000, 6 Romeo Kilo. And eventually he'll tell us to join Victor 7. And we'll take that to Lakeland, head over to Pahokee, and then from there it's a straight shot. Well, not quite a straight shot, but from there we'll head into Stuart. There is an air met for turbulence, I believe above
climb maintain VFR 7,500.
18,000 feet, but we're going to be flying well below that.
500, Phoenix Air 11.
There are no convective segments. There are no icing air mets. The temperature at Tallahassee today is about 68 degrees, and it'll be even warmer down in Stuart. So we're expecting a nice, smooth flight down to South Florida, the Treasure Coast area, where we're doing a pickup and returning to Florida's capital city. So welcome aboard the Beechcraft Bonanza.
120, join Victor 7.
120, join Victor 7, 6 Romeo Kilo. Right on cue, huh? There is a bit of haze
Series 321 Golf
here in North Florida and South Georgia that owes to all of the burning that's been going on. From what I hear, it's a prime time of year to burn yard waste and such. And that has contributed to a, as you can see off the right wing here, of a fairly significant amount of haze.
Departure radar contact, VFR climb is approved, turn 30 degrees left.
Turn 30 degrees left, radar contact.
I hear that they do it this time of year for a few reasons, and from what I'm told, one of the reasons is that the wind tends to be a little more, a little stronger.
Approach Phoenix Air 80 with you at 3,000.
And we'll clear the smoke out of the way.
Phoenix Air 80, Tallahassee approach, altimeter 3021.
Better
3021.
than if there were calm wind conditions. I was flying into Thomasville, Georgia last night at about 10 o'clock, and the winds were calm, and there were numerous controlled burns near the airport. And conditions were, well above VFR minimums, but there was still a fairly significant haze layer to contend with, and
Brittle 473, contact
you're flying into an airport at night, in the middle of nowhere. It's a black hole to begin with. Haze can make for an even more challenging arrival. Wish I could have recorded that, but it wasn't the easiest arrival into Thomasville, Georgia last night.
Descend to maintain 2,000.
Descend to maintain 2,000, 1 Golf Kilo.
That's a 136 Romeo Kilo, contact Jacksonville Center 127.8, safe flight.
27.8, thank you, 6 Romeo Kilo. Jack Center, good afternoon, Bonanza 136 Romeo Kilo, level 9,000.
Bonanza 136 Romeo Kilo, Jack Center, rudder 9,000. Tallahassee, altimeter 3024.
24. By the way, a big shout out to my friends at Millionaire, the FBO at Tallahassee Airport. They are now stocking healthier snacks
November 1 Lima Delta Jax.
in the FBO, and so I picked up a banana.
1 Lima Delta, I wonder if you'd relay.
And I have an apple down here.
Actually, you have to relay on.
I do have a bag of jalapeno chips to tide me over for this
if you have a minute.
fairly long flight, 2-hour flight down to Stuart. But I'm glad that we've got some healthy snack options at Millionaire now.
Olivia 750.
I will tell you that they make cookies in-house, and the cookies are irresistible, so I can never go into that FBO without taking at least 2 or 3 cookies, which I did before I left earlier this afternoon. So to make up for Cookie Monster and me, I'm gonna eat a little healthier snack on the ride down. And then, of course, who can forget me? If you're a coffee connoisseur, you can't forget your your
Olivia
dark roast black coffee.
Olivia 750, this is,
And then to hydrate after you get dehydrated from drinking the coffee, I've got
I can hear you.
some Gatorade. So
Get your,
you fly these contract trips, you gotta depart prepared, folks.
On 125.5, how copy? Alright, 125.5, Olivia 750, thank you. Turn mile relay.
And Jack Center, 4837 Alpha. Any luck on the clearance to Birmingham?
November 4837 Alpha, I'm sorry, we just got a little busy there. You were at a contact about 15 southeast of Perry. You are cleared to Birmingham via as filed. Climb and maintain 16,000, say altitude leaving.
Okay, we're out of 8800, 37 Alpha. Cleared Birmingham via as filed. We'd like to maintain 12,000.
November 37 Alpha, roger. Maintain 12,000, we'll show that.
37 Alpha, 12,000.
By the way, folks, let's talk about what air traffic controllers generally don't like to hear from pilots. There's a group on Facebook.
6041 Lima Jack's right of contact, maintain 3,000.
I believe it's air traffic controllers and pilots. They talk about
69 Romeo Charlie contact Atlanta approach 125.5.
their concerns and desires, each side does. And the controllers in a recent thread consistently
November 6 Romeo Mike, descend and maintain.
said, boy, I hate it when people start a transmission with
190, 946,
and Jacksonville Center, and Tallahassee Approach, and Miami Center. This is Bonanza 136 Romeo Kilo. There's no need for the and.
Good afternoon, friendly 1 to level 9,000.
It takes up time on the frequency that is unnecessary.
3019er.
So, well, I start my transmissions with
419, request VFR descend down to 3,000.
name of the approach facility. This is
419 contact Jack Center 125.3.
Bonanza 136 Romeo Kilo, Tampa Approach, Bonanza 136 Romeo Kilo, and then I
419,
say my request,
2537, sir.
and that's it. You don't need to say and you also don't need to say with you. It's a pet peeve a lot of controllers have. They hate it when pilots say with you.
11, you can switch as well, Jack.
Oh, you know,
25.37, 2537.
I'm 9,000 feet up in the air right now. I am not with the controller on Jacksonville Center right now. I'm a long way from him. I'm not with him. I'm on his frequency, but he already knows that. So, you know, I don't know what the origins of with you are. You hear a lot of folks say it, and controllers don't like to hear it, generally speaking, or at least that's the indication that you get from reading this thread on the Facebook group. So, and with you are two completely unneeded words when you're communicating with ATC. And now it's time to go back to eating my banana.
Lima, I don't know if you had a fish finder. There is one target off for 10 o'clock there in 10 miles northbound, 6,500.
Oh, there's another one, folks.
Reeling it in pretty quick.
Yeah, we'll take a look.
A number of controllers said they didn't like to hear. Fish finder.
Right. 67 Lima, just
Apparently this guy has no problem with it.
Atlanta,
What he means when he says fish finder is, do you have a TCAS
2537
system?
Traffic 679.
Of course, these days that could very easily mean ADSBN as well. Let me turn my Mariah Carey down. Excuse me while I explain this.
November 290 Delta is passing.
You'll hear a lot of pilots get on and say, you know, after getting a traffic advisory from ATC, yeah, I've got him on the fish finder.
I'm just going to go flight following to St. Augustine.
And controllers on this thread on Facebook said they didn't like to hear that either. There are also guys who get on, and gals, I should say, who are given a transponder code and or told to ident by ATC. And you know, ident is the button you press and it makes their radar scope or target on their radar scope light up. They'll say, all right, here comes the flash. At 4452 in the box, here comes your flash. Well, you know, that really isn't the correct terminology.
Mike, switch over to Jack's approach control on...
The correct terminology is read back the code and say ident.
2867.
By the way, there's a great source. If you're looking for the correct terminology, it's in the back of the FAR AIM. It's part of the AIM, actually. the Aeronautical Information Manual. And it's the Pilot Controller Glossary. I would recommend giving that a good read. It's a great bathroom read, as a matter of fact. Good refresher, even if you've been flying for years. So, yeah, Pilot Controller Glossary. I had an instrument student who did a check ride recently and said a couple of terms that weren't proper. And the DPE, after that check ride, told me to get in touch with my student and to tell him, it would be a good idea to refer to the Pilot Controller Glossary in the AIM.
November 757 Delta Lima, contact Tallahassee.
Brush up on his radio skills.
And Tallahassee on 135.8 from any 7 Lima.
Because it's not like all these terms are arbitrary. They're actually written down somewhere, and that would be the glossary.
Bonanza 136 Romeo Kilo, contact tax approach control 128.67, good day.
28.6, you as well, 6 Romeo Kilo. Jax approach, good afternoon, Bonanza 136 Romeo Kilo, level 9,000.
Bonanza 39 Kilo, you're up with NES Jax ground.
Okay, thank you.
3022, maintain 7,000 for traffic.
Well, see, that controller just got the frequency wrong. I don't know if you heard that. He said 128.6. What he meant was
68211 radar
118.6, and I had a hunch that's what he meant because I fly in this area all the time, and they will switch you over to Jackson Center, will switch you over to Jacksonville Approach on 118.6. So I have a feeling this is the correct frequency, 118.6. We'll give it a try.
Jax approach, good afternoon, Bonanza 136 Romeo Kilo, level 9,000.
Was that November 946 Romeo Mike checking in?
Yeah, it's Bonanza 136 Romeo Kilo.
Jax approach, Warrior 4129, 6,800.
1 Papa Alpha, turn left heading 090 immediately. 1 Papa Alpha, turn left heading 090 immediately. You got traffic 12 o'clock, 8 miles. It's westbound Evolution, 10,000.
Left 090 immediately, 561 Papa Alpha.
And Jax approach, Bonanza 136 Romeo Kilo, level 9,000.
Bonanza 136 Romeo Kilo, contact Jax approach 128.67.
2867, 6 Romeo Kilo.
Or 80248, contact.
Okay.
Delta Romeo, proceed direct Heiser.
Just want to try.
Yankee, Zulu, Echo, Romeo, then direct Lakeland.
Direct Heiser, 3 Delta Romeo.
And Jax Bonanza 136 Romeo Kilo, level 9,000.
Number 136 Romeo Kilo, Jax, altimeter 3022.
22.
All right, their time is
Center
the
gave some
charm.
traffic to the wrong frequency and he started down those northeast citation descending right at you. Thanks for the quick turn there.
No problem. That works for both of us. 4 Alpha Kilo.
On November 4 Alpha Kilo, let's just go direct Cam Joe.
Direct Camp Joe, 4 Alpha Kilo.
By the way, if you're unsure of what center frequency, or approach frequency in this case, you ought to be on for any given sector of airspace, there's a great source. It's called the IFR low en route chart. And on those charts are blue boxes noting the
November 6 Romeo Mike, turn right
frequency
heading 170.
of the center sector in that area.
6 Romeo Mike.
So if you get a bad handoff, for example, you know, this guy at Jax Center gave us the wrong frequency for what he thought was Jack's approach. Get a bad handoff and you're unable to return to that original frequency to get clarification. Pull out your IFR low en route chart and refer to those blue boxes. It's a great
approach,
tool to have in your toolkit.
6 Romeo Mike, good day.
November 6 Romeo Kilo, turn left heading 100 advisory, copy reroute, traffic no factor.
Left 100, ready to copy, 6 Romeo Kilo.
Number 6 Romeo Kilo is cleared to the Stuart Airport via radar vectors to Thermo, Charlie, Echo, Romeo, Mike, Oscar. Join Victor 537, the Treasure, Tango, Romeo, Victor. Direct Stuart, maintain 9,000, heading 100.
Alright, direct Thermo, join Victor 537, direct Treasure, then direct Stuart, and heading 100, maintain 9,000.
Number 6 Romeo Kilo, read back correct. What kind of controls finesse the vectors behind some crossing traffic at 2 other aircraft southbound at 9,000 route over Lakeman?
Roger.
Frontier Flight 1211, contact Jacksonville Center 135.75, good day.
3575, Frontier 1211.
North 7 Hotel Foxtrot, you maintain 9,500 now. Looks like the traffic's going northwest on you. You're resuming your own navigation.
Roger, we'll maintain 9,500 and get back to track. November 537 Hotel Foxtrot.
Roger, Suing 70, Clementry 2002 for 5,190 heading.
Suing 70, we're on a departure, radar contact, climb maintain 8,000.
8,000, Suing 70.
Number 6 Romeo Kilo, climb maintain 1,000.
Up to 1,000, 6 Romeo.
North 6 Romeo Kilo, contact approach 124.8, good day.
24.8, you as well, 6 Romeo Kilo.
Virgin 75 Lima Heavy, just to maintain 10,000, 10,000.
Send 10,000, Virgin 75 Lima Heavy.
Approach, good afternoon, Bonanza 136 Romeo Kilo, level 1000, vector 115.
Bonanza 136 Romeo Kilo, land approach, turn 10 degrees right.
And right, 6 Romeo Kilo.
Southwest 286, we're at a 117 for 14,000. Southwest 286, Miami Center, climb to maintain, flight level 230. Flight level 230, Southwest 286. November 211, Mike Alpha, contact Orlando, approach 128.37. 2837, 1 Mike Alpha.
Miami Center, good afternoon, Bonanza 136 Romeo Kilo, level 10,000.
Bonanza 136 Romeo Kilo, Miami Center, good afternoon. The Vero Beach altimeter 3017, if not already, clear direct treasure.
17 and direct treasure, thank you, 6 Romeo Kilo.
Okay, well, we're direct treasure as Jimmy Durante guides us in to beautiful Stuart, Florida.
Hey, Stuart Tower, Bonanza 136 Romeo Kilo, inbound for 12.
136 Romeo Kilo, Stuart Tower, runway 12, clear to land.
Runway 12, clear to land, 6 Romeo Kilo.
Oh, beautiful day in Stuart. Look at this, huh? This is why we live in Florida in the wintertime, folks.
Pressure 9 Papa Golf, 12, taxi
And alive.
Alpha.
12 Alpha, thank you.
November 99 Zulu, just stay over the shoreline or further east up the coast at 1,000, as approved as requested.
Roger. 99 Zulu, thank you.
Absolutely gorgeous. Have a terrific Stuart aviation day.
Stuart Tower, Terminal 533, Julia Charlie, holding short, runway 12.
November 3 Julia Charlie, turn left on course, runway 12, clear for takeoff.
Left on course, 12, clear for takeoff, 3 Julia Charlie, thanks.
Tower, Cap 823, midfield downwind, right downwind for 12.
Cap 823, continue downwind. I'll call your base.
Cap 823, you'll call our base.
Okay, gas undercarriage mixture and prop. Gumps check is now complete. And we're on final approach for runway 12. That's Stuart.
Stuart Tower, Treasure 9 Papa Golf, holding short of 12, ready to go.
Treasure 9 Papa Golf, Stuart Tower, roger. Hold short, runway 12 for landing traffic.
Roger, landing traffic in sight. We'll hold short.
500.
Treasure 9 Papa Golf, read back all runway hold short instructions.
Treasure 9 Papa Golf, holding short of 12, for landing traffic, Treasure 9 Papa Golf.
Always do that, guys, when you're given a hold short instruction. You gotta read back the entire instruction. You can't just say Wilco.
Cap 823, base turn your discretion, 12, clear to land.
Cap 823, turning base, clear to land.
Stuart Tower, November 3644 Romeo.
November 3644 Romeo, Stuart Tower.
Yes, 44 Romeo, PA28, we are 10 south along the shoreline. We'll like to turn west.
Oh, like butter.
When we get abeam the airport, overfly, heading westbound to Sebring.
44 Romeo, you can stay south of runway 12 at all times.
Okay, what altitude do you want me at to overfly the field? I'm at 1,500.
2,500?
Okay, well, we'll stay south of the field then and transit southbound.
So we got aircraft in the pattern, departures and arrivals. I'm really going to shut them down because you want to go across the airport at 1,500. I'm sorry.
Ah! Love it.
November 6 Romeo Kilo, contact ground 121.7.
Contact ground 6 Romeo Kilo.
Oh, love it. Classic stuff.
Astro ground Bonanza 136 Romeo Kilo, off 12 at Charlie, taxi to the Jet Center.
6 Romeo Kilo, taxi to the Jet Center, left on Alpha.
Left on Alpha to the Jet Center, 6 Romeo Kilo.
Stuart ground, Falcon 36, Hotel Alpha, clearance to West Palm Beach.
Yes, sir. Clearance is open, 121.025.
Okay, we tried that, no answer, we'll try it again.
Hey, he's probably on the line with Center.
Now, this is my first time in Stuart. Imagine that. All these years I've been flying in Florida, and just when you think you've been to every Florida airport, all of a sudden you show up at a
9 Golf.
a new one.
Taxi with current
Not bad.
From Jet Center. We're
Got their act together here in Stuart.
3699 Golf, what's your direction flight?
Your flight will be northbound.
3699 Golf, roger. I just waited at Bonanza inbound. We're only 12 taxi to Alpha.
Via Alpha 129 Golf.
And I love the signage. Look at that. I mean, if you didn't know where the Stuart Jet Center is, no problem.
Ground Treasure 3 Alpha Foxtrot at the Soda Shop with Quebec for
Right ahead.
departure.
Yeah. Foxtrot, sir, ground, roger. Taxi Alpha.
12 via Alpha, Treasure 3 Alpha Foxtrot.
I know what I'm going to do. Sweet stuff. Thanks for flying along on the G36 Beech Bonanza once again, guys. It was a fun trip down to Stuart. We'll do the return here and catch you next time. Thank you, by the way, for all the new followers on the channel. Appreciate all the support.
And ground cap 823 is with you, clearing at Charlie to Atlantic.
44 Romeo, we're turning